Proverbs 15:13. A happy heart makes the face cheerful, but heartache crushes the spirit. This verse reveals the profound connection between the condition of the heart and the expression of the face. A joyful heart, rooted in faith and communion with God, radiates outwardly in a cheerful countenance. But when the heart is weighed down by sorrow or sin, it visibly impacts one's appearance and demeanor. The following 14 supporting scriptures illuminate the spiritual truth of this verse and the joy that flows from a heart aligned with God. 1. Nehemiah 8:10. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. The strength of the soul comes from God's joy, which renews the heart and reflects as strength and brightness on the face. 2. Psalm 16:11. You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. God's presence brings fullness of joy, which transforms the heart and overflows visibly in peace and light. 3. Proverbs 17:22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Joy in the heart is healing and life-giving. It brings vitality to the body and a glow to the face. 4. Psalm 34:5. Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. Looking to God fills the heart with joy and removes shame, causing the face to radiate his glory. 5. Isaiah 12:3. With joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. Salvation fills the heart with joy that refreshes the soul and reflects in cheerful, peaceful countenance. 6. Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him. Trusting God brings joy and peace to the heart, which softens the face and fills it with grace. 7. John 16:22. Now is your time of grief, but I will see you again and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. Christ gives a joy that nothing can steal. Such secure joy transforms sorrow into enduring brightness. 8. Psalm 4:7. You have filled my heart with greater joy than when their grain and new wine abound. The joy from God surpasses all material blessing, satisfying the heart and transforming the whole person. 9. Philippians 4:4. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again. Rejoice. Continual rejoicing in the Lord keeps the heart uplifted, and the joy becomes visible in a cheerful demeanor. 10. 1 Peter 1:8. Though you have not seen him, you love him. You are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy. Love for Christ fills the heart with indescribable joy that shows outwardly in peace and gladness. 11. Psalm 126:2. Our mouths were filled with laughter, our tongues with songs of joy. God's restoration brings joy that bursts forth in laughter and song, lifting the face with visible praise. 12. Isaiah 61:3. To bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning. God replaces mourning with joy, changing the heart and renewing the outward appearance with divine beauty. 13. Proverbs 10:28. The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked come to nothing. The heart of the righteous is anchored in hope, producing joy that brings peace and clarity to the face. 14. Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace. Joy is the fruit of God's Spirit in a believer's heart, and it manifests in a life marked by kindness and a cheerful face. Conclusion. A happy heart comes from walking closely with God, trusting in his promises, and rejoicing in his presence. When your heart is full of his joy, it naturally shines through your face with peace, warmth, and radiance. Let your life reflect the joy of the Lord. Amen.